Hi everyone, we have a 20-minute standing Pilates workout focusing on strengthening your hips, making sure you're supporting your knees and ankles, and there's also an extra focus on balance too. So make sure you have your weights handy and we'll get started. So take your legs a little bit wider than your hips, starting out with a squat, lower down, bending from your knees, bending from your hips, come all the way back up. Make sure that you're pressing down through your big toe, second toe, pinky toe, and heel. You're keeping the arches of your feet lifted, and that way you're working through your thighs. Nice big inhale. Exhale to lift on up using your glutes and your hamstrings. Again, taking it down and then back up. 3 more that are just at a regular pace. And lift. Let's try for 1 more. Taking it down and then back up. So now you're gonna lower for 3 counts, come back up for 1. So this is 3, 2, 1, and lift. Again, lower and press. Again, taking it down and up. You can start with your arms overhead, so you're lowering down, 2, 3 as you come up. Take your arms down by your sides, so palms face in. Again, lower, 2, 3, and lift. Making sure that you're not trying to push one of your hips back more than the other. Hinge from your hips equally, and then lift all the way up. Again, lower and lift. 3, 2, 1, and take it up. 3 more here, and press. 2, and lift. Last 1, and come all the way up. Now take those arms overhead. Draw your knee up as you lower your arms, and then switch. So alternate right and left here, using your breath to help you as you lower down and up. Again, reach. So pressing through your standing foot, focusing on that balance. At the same time, you're engaging through your core. So think belly bend to spine. Press. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more here. 3, 2, last 1, and release back down. So take your legs wide into your Pilates second position. So make sure those knees right over your ankles, bending from your hips. Reach your arms out nice and long, lower down, and then take it overhead. Again, nice big inhale, exhale to lift. So you're warming up your hips here. Don't feel like you need to go super low with this movement. You may feel a stretch through your inner thighs as you take it down and then back up. Again, lower and lift. If you want to pick up the pace, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you can keep it at this pace here. Lower, lift and press. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're gonna just drop low. Bend from your knees, keep your arms overhead, lower down an inch and up an inch. So as you press on up, think about pressing your heels into the mat, so that way you create that resistance through your thighs and through your glutes. Keeping that chest open, lower and lift. 8 more here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low on this next one, little pulses down. Start to reach your arms out to the sides. Now flip the palms up, take them back up again. Again, lower, 2, 3, 4, and lift and press. 2, 3, 4, and lower. 2, 3, 4, and lift. Again, take it down. 2, 3, 4, last set. 2, 3, 4, sit low here. Grab on to your hands by lacing your fingers through each other. Pulse it back down, keeping that chest open. So now you can make this pulse a little bit bigger. Feel the strength through your glutes. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now take your hands behind your head, sit low, side bend, reaching to one side, come all the way back up. Same thing, but on the other side. So you're working through your tummy muscles, using your obliques to help lift you on up. See if you can sit a little bit lower in this position. Again, reach and lift. And press to come on up. And lift. And lift. Finding the strength through your tummy muscles. 4 more here. 3, 2, last one, and lift all the way back up. Walk your feet in, so you're not exactly in that Pilates first position. Your heels are separated. Take your hands back behind your head again. Lift up your knee and bend from your waistline. Switch to do the other side. So you can adjust a little bit. You can take your legs out a little bit wider if you'd like. You don't have to raise your knee up as high. You can also focus on bending a little bit more from your waistline. So that way you're working through your abs at the same time. If you're starting to lose your balance, engage through that standing leg. So focusing on the strength through your glute and through your thigh is going to help you with this. Again, reach and press. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then bring it all the way down. So walk over to the side of your mat. Keep that Pilates first position. Hands on your hips to start. You're gonna step out to that second position, bend your knees, lift, and bring it back in. So out, down, lift, and in. You can take your arms out and lower it back in, reach. So taking the palms up towards the ceiling, and then back down towards your thighs here, and press. Be careful, make sure your weight is even between your legs as you take it down and then back up. So again, balance challenges, you have to shift your weight back over to that standing thigh. Press. 4, 3, 2, last one, bring it in. So turn your legs so that they're parallel. Lift your heels up and down, reaching those arms to shoulder height. And again, lift and lower. Pressing through the balls of your feet, making sure that your ankles are not rolling out or rolling in. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, last one, and now walk it on over to the opposite side. So find that Pilates V. Hands on your hips to start. You're gonna step out, bend both your knees, lift and bring it back in. So focus on pushing off with that leg that steps out. That's gonna help you. Again, taking your arms out and back in. So everything is working. Abs are engaged. Hips and glutes are activated with this movement. Again, taking it down and back up. Reach and lengthen. And press. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it all the way in. Turn the legs so that they're parallel again. Reaching your arms up to shoulder height. Press through your feet, engaging through your glutes and your thighs. Lower back down with control. What I tend to see really with people who tend to lose their balance is they'll lift on up and then they'll kind of just drop their heels right away. So lowering down with control means that you have deeper strength and support through your ankles. And again, reach and lower. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release back down. Nice work. So find your way towards the center of your mat again. Find that Pilates V. Take your leg out to the side, take it back and behind. Again, out to the side and back and behind. So this is the circular motion that you're going to move through your hip with. So circular motion happens from the hip itself, going out and then back. Now go into a curtsy lunge on this next one, bending both knees, and then take your leg out to the side. Again, down and then back up. So you're working through your thighs, you're working through your hips here. Again, lower and lift. Taking it down and then back up. And again, lower and lift. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to take your leg towards center. Turn your legs so that they're parallel. Bring your toe to your knee and extend, bend, and lower down. Same side every single time, working through that supporting leg. Bend, extend, bend, and lower. Be careful that you're not dropping the hip and then hiking up the opposite hip. That's cheating. You're going to start to have low back pain. So you want to keep the hips level. And if that means you're keeping your leg low to start, that's perfectly fine. So it's more about building strength through the front of your thighs and through that standing leg here and lower. If you want to reach your arms up overhead, that's always an option. 5 more here. Press and lower. 4. Lower. 3 more. Reach. This is 2. 1 more. And lower back down. So same thing now, but on the other side. Heels together. Find that Pilates V. Take your leg out to the side. Just circle your leg back and behind and then back out to the side. So you're getting that circular action from your hip as you take it back and behind and then again out to the side. And reach. 3 more, and then we're going to add that lunge in. 2 and 1. So now on this next one, sweep your leg back and behind, lower down, bending through both of your legs. Come all the way back up. And again, lower and lift. And press. And again, reach and lift. Taking it down and then back up. Finding that length through the crown of your head here. Again, lower, lift and press. 5 more. This is 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And bring it all the way up. Bring your heels together. Turn your legs so they're parallel. Same standing work on this opposite side. Toe to knee, hips level. Extend your leg, bend, and lower down. You may feel a little bit of a stretch through the back of your thigh, and that's okay. As long as you're staying steady through your hips, you can also keep your leg a little bit lower with this movement. If you want more of a challenge, take those arms overhead, hold them here as you press, bend, and lower. This is 5, 4, 3 more. 3. This is 2. Last one. And release back down. So now grab your weights. We're going to turn to face the side. Bend both of your knees so your legs are underneath your hips. Take one leg back, reach your arms nice and long. Keep the chest open, bend your elbows, take your leg in, out. So you're doing scooter presses with this row here. Staying nice and stable through that standing leg. So you're working through your hips and your glutes. Again, reach and press. 10 more. This is 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your foot back in, come all the way up. Same thing, but on the other side. Bending your knees, send your hips back, Extend the opposite leg back, draw your knee in as you bend your elbows, and then extend your arms. So you're keeping that chest nice and open here. Again, reach. Working through that standing leg as you draw those elbows back. And reach, press. You have 10 more, you can do this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift all the way up. Now this next movement you can do with or without the weights. No pressure. Also, if lowering down into a half kneel is a little too intense, make sure you have a countertop handy if you prefer, or a chair handy so that way you have upper body support. You're gonna take one leg back, lift your heel. You can lower down into a lunge to start, or you can start in this half kneel position. You're gonna come up to a standing position, pressing the weights overhead, lift on up, bringing your toe to your knee, and then you can lower back down into the lunge, or you can lower all the way back down. So with this movement, you're shifting your weight forward, lift a press on up, and then lower all the way back down. So really focus on the glute of the leg that's forward. That's gonna help stabilize you. The tendency is to lift that hip up. You wanna think about drawing that leg back, engaging through your glute as you lift a press on up. That's gonna help stabilize your knee too. Again, lift and reach, and take it back down, and lower. 4 more here. Lower all the way down. You got this. 3, press. 2, last one, and bring it back in. Okay, so now the same thing but on the other side. Take your opposite leg back, lift the heel, lower into that lunge, or you can lower all the way down into that half kneel position. Press, take the first one slow. Toe to knee, bring it back, and lower all the way down. Again, reach and press, and lower. You can take this as fast or as slow as you'd like. Just make sure you're maintaining that strong form. Again, lift and lower. 3 more, you got it. This is 3, 2, last one, and release back down. Place the weights out to the side. Standing up nice and tall, take your legs out wider than your hips. Turn out from your hips, reach down. So you're in this lateral lunge, bending through your knee, reach down, and then lift on up. Again, lower and lift. You can bring that toe to your ankle here, or you can reach down and then lift on up. Taking your arm down by your side as you reach the opposite arm overhead. Lift. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then we have the same thing, but on the opposite side. So legs are wide, bend through that standing leg, supporting leg, reach down, and then lift toe to knee. Again, taking it down and back up. You might have heard my hip hop. It's one of those things where you start to feel your joints move a little bit more as you move throughout the day. Again, reaching down and then lift to come up, lower and lift. Find the strength through that standing leg. Press and reach. Lift. 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Now take your leg out to the side, Bend through both of your knees. So you're in that plie squat, feeling the stretch through your thighs, lower down. You can rock your weight a little bit from one side to the other. And just use your breath to help you. Reach your arms up and overhead, straighten out your legs, turn your legs so they're parallel. Reach up and forward, going into a fold here, and relax into it. Try to slow down your breathing. Bend the knees, roll it on up, or you can walk your hands up your thighs in a neutral spine. Take your legs underneath your hips. Nice big inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, and then exhale to release down by your side. You're all finished. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.